This is for Jason, train freak. You want to make a lap joint, right? You do a test. Get scraps of what you're working on and do a test. Um, so I just did this one real quick. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. I set my height for my saw, right? However you set it on your uh, machine, right? Here's my height, right? So you can kind of see, I set my height. First, what I did was found the middle, right? Just pretend, right? I dropped my saw to that, right? And then I started making my cuts. So what you need to do, get yourself a piece of scrap back here, put it over here, and then this is your shoulder, right? So this is all waist, right? This is all your waist, all in here. This is your shoulder for your lap joint, right? So you're gonna come over, get that right. Maybe come back. It's gonna get a little noisy, right? Make that cut, right? So what this piece does back here is let the saw, because what would happen is if you put this your piece back there, uh, in the back of the cut, the what would this be? The apex of the blade doesn't reach back here. Okay, so what you want to do is put something in the back of your saw, clamp it down, right, and that gets your blade to do a full kerf, all right, instead of a dished one, kind of like that, right? And then all you're doing is just making a bunch of passes. So you got all your passes, right? Then you're going to take a hammer, right? All right, clean it up as best you can with the hammer, right? It goes pretty easy. You don't even. I'm trying to work with the camera in a way. All right, so it's kind of like I'm kind of fighting this. Hold on. So you wind up with little chunks that you can't get out, right? So now what you do is fire your saw up. Come to the, so here's the apex of the cut, and what you're going to do is you're going to pass this piece, you'll see. So you're keeping the saw steady, but you're going to move the piece back and forth to clean all this up. And just like that, it's cleaned up. Is it perfect? No. Does it need to be? Only you can determine that. This is a crude way of doing it on your saw if you don't want to use chisels. here's my test piece, right? Boom. It's not perfect. It needs to come down a little bit more, but you're going to do a test piece, and that's going to get you flush, right? So you got to mess with it. It's important to do a test piece, but basically this is it, man. This is the joint, right? Throw some glue in there, screw this together, nail it together, whatever you're going to do with your plans, and that's it. You know, what you want to do is make yourself a level platform and get into a comfortable height with your material and your saw. Make a level platform, because you got long pieces, so you're going to have to be on the right side and the left side, all continuous one piece, right? With some type of support, something. Make it up, do whatever, right? And that's what you're going to wind up with. Like I said, is it perfect? No. Does it need to be? Only you can answer that, and it's the fastest way to do it if you do not want to get involved with chisels. That's it, man. Hope you found this helpful.